Welcome to issue 401 of the Search magazine. I'm Daniel Spencer, field reporter, and I'm briefly going to go through what's in this month's issue. And we'll start with the front cover because it's a little bit special. That's what you're looking for when you pop into WH Smith's. That is a Bronze Age buller. Looks very, very modern. It's not. It's very, very old. And it's on page 16 onwards in the Search magazine. Going to run through this briefly, and just so you know, there's a few adverts in here for brand new metal detectors as well. We've got XP's Orcs. Now we're going to be putting an article in the magazine shortly coming up. I know there's a video going on to our website today, the Facebook page, and that's probably on there now already by the time you see this video. The Nocta Macro Amphibio, Sid and I have been testing it over the last few months, and like any test, it sometimes takes a long time to get used to a machine, what it does, but this was a very, very easy machine to pick up and use. We've gone into there with some of our favourite settings to be sure to pick that up. Just want to say thank you to our readers for all the readers' finds that we get. There's loads in this month, as there were last month. Again, it's another 100-page bumper issue. We're having to put more and more pages in to accommodate all your finds. It's fantastic for you to immortalise your stuff that you find in a magazine. And I encourage anyone to do that. We'll put some links of who you can send it to. Obviously myself, Sid, Harry, and obviously we've got our info at as well that you can send it to. So running through the magazine, before I go any further, more exciting news. We've just launched some new beanies, two types. The big fat fluffy type. They're slightly thinner. That hasn't got the fold over on the bottom. I'm going to put that on. I'm inside. I'm going to get really warm. But this is my favourite one. I like those, they're fine. But this one, it just hasn't got that extra thickness there, so I'm not going to sweat as much. I haven't got as much hair as I used to have, so all the help I can get in the winter really, but this is the one for me. So silver, beautiful silver stater there. Gold Noble, Bradley from Jersey has been really pushing out the finds the last couple of months, and he's got some new ones in here as well. We've got a new launch from the collaboration between the Searcher and Blackadder. It's our knife. I won't go into any detail now because we're going to be launching that officially. We'll do a video and show you what that's all about, but it complements the Spartan spade really, really well. As I said, page 16 onwards is the Bronze Age buller. So a beautiful, beautiful piece. I just want to get to say thank you to Malcolm Andrews for sharing his story, repatriation of some dog tags. If you want to read the story about that, it's in here. That's where he traced it all the way back to America. The actual story is quite impressive, actually, so that's well worth a read. And like I said, WH Smith's, you can go onto the Searcher website and pick up a copy. You can go for a quarterly issue copy, or you can go for a full year subscription. Obviously that's what we encourage. It goes on your doorstep and you get it before anybody does when they go to get it from the shops. Again, advert for the Amphibio. It's a great machine. It really is a good machine. Love the telescopic stem on it, and that's easy to say, was it? And that's something that really really made me love that machine, and it was just so easy to use. As I said before, we've got Searcher goodies, so all our finds, pods, etc. is advertised in here. They're all online, so you can pick those up anytime and get delivered to your doorstep. This month, obviously Christmas coming up, we're only a few weeks away, and we decided to put together a wish list of bits and pieces that you may be asked for. You may be asked for yourself from your kids or your partner, and or you may be asked, what do you want for Christmas? It's very, very difficult for a metal detectorist, because saying a machine normally doesn't go down greatly. So what can you get that's like under £100, under 25, under £50, and we've given you some ideas. It's very colourful, it stands out a lot. To give you an idea, ABS queen seats, just simple things like this. Really, really nice. Only a few pound, and they set up different colours available with a coin sat in them, all artifact. Obviously the beanies, they're always going to be a winner. As we go through the 100 pages, there's loads. Detector World, our very own friend Phil Fragg, who, if you were at Detector, you would have seen him on the stand with us. A really nice chap. He did a full article on Detector World. If you've never been or you've never heard of it, pick up the magazine, have a little read, and we'll see you there next year. Thimbles. Now, they are, it's one of those things you love picking up or you don't, or you're impartial, but I've never found a silver thimble. I found lots of other ones and never had an idea of age. You assume they're old because you don't really use them these days that much. But Brian Reed has done a fantastic article. So if you have got thimbles and you only pick up this issue just to read that, please do. It's he's actually got a book out as well, which is in here. It tells you all about it. We have Leisure Promotions and Regtons offering their wares, which is always nice to see. So much stuff in here. Boudica's Chariot. There's a piece on Boudica's Chariot, or could something possibly be off it? Who knows? It's in here. Have a little read. We have rally reports, fines identification. Now, for anybody who is interested in getting something ID'd, that have gone out and found it and have no idea, or they've put it on Facebook and still nobody has any idea of what it is or how much it is, please send it in to us. We've got our very own fines guy, and what he does is he identifies objects and he'll put a price on it. He'll give you a valuation if that's what you if you want, and we can publish that valuation or not. That's completely up to you. It's nice to see the valuation, because if someone's got one of those at home, it gives them an idea of what theirs could be worth. If you're in a club, the chances are that you're advertised this month in here. As with every month, there are pages of club activities. And when I say advertise, I just mean really your top finds from your club from the previous month. And we've got everyone: Herts and District, Kendal and District, Norwich, Shrads, Quakers, Tainton, Weymouth, loads, everyone. If you're not in here and you're a club, contact us. Get in here. Why not? Advertise your club, or at least show off what you've been finding and see if you're the best club. Where floats your boat. And going through, still on the wish list, we've got. Actually, there's a nice advert there. I've just spotted that. I didn't see that earlier. It's from Linda's. It's a nice coin holder, nice stand. There's so much in here that literally you could spend hours and hours and hours, weeks and months going through it and spotting new pieces and bits and pieces all the time, which is why it's so nice to have in paperback, just to put on the side and just have it and pick up now and again and just refresh your memory. Onto that, you can have it anywhere, anytime. So if you're not a paperback person, you're a bit more modern and you don't want clutter led around the house, get it for your iPad. We do a digital version. I've got the digital version on my phone. It's sat on the train. It's great to flip through. I don't want to be carrying magazines to my next meeting, so I can read it while I'm online, going off and about somewhere. And we have towards the back, just flip through some pages, classified advertising. If you've got something you want to sell, or you're looking for someone to fix something of yours, come into here. The likes of Steve Cox MSR are in here, and he's a MindLab specialist. You've got a broken screen or something like that, give the guy a shout and it gets it fixed. That's all in the back. And last but not least, folding to the back is a nice advert here, Garrett pushing their wireless freedom. And if you want to know what that's about, pick up the magazine and have a look. So thank you very much. I'll see you out in the field sometime. Take care, and if I don't see you beforehand, have a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy